Hi everybody. So thank you for having me, first of all. My name is Preston Smith. I am a poet out of Ohio. My debut poetry chapbook, Red Rover, Red Lover, came out March 10th. Yeah, it's been a wild ride since, almost a month out, but yeah, I'm going to read a couple of poems from this chapbook, and I hope you enjoy. So the first poem that I'm going to read is called A God of Oracles and Light, and it is actually the opening poem in the chapbook. So this is A God of Oracles and Light. I read myths of the man tied to the sun that bathes my neighbor's farm every morning. I hide behind bales of hay, pretend to be a kid again, dissolve through pastoral osmosis. I call into the office, say my brother has fallen ill, harvest a flock of stray thoughts while my neighbor watches. She never asks. When the day is done and stars break through the God's screen of light, I hear Delphi beckon through a star's crooked smile. I plant my books in the hollow of a hay bale whose insides I've scooped out like my neighbor's pumpkins. I kick moon shards that my neighbor calls gravel and flee toward the sister of the myth until daybreak. Staying hydrated. So the next poem is called Apollo the First. A god has many names. A god has many voices. I wonder which Jesus heard when you turned on him, left him in your light, nails rusting in salvation. You grab the silver cross around my neck, bite. I ride your chariot, scream the name of the oracle because I do not know yours, lose my words in your light. So our third poem is called Celestial Candling. And this one is actually after Apollo mission number 7. A lot of the poems in this chapbook are specifically after certain Apollo missions, while also referencing Apollo, the Greek god. So this one is called Celestial Candling and is after Apollo mission number 7. The sun returns in a fiery parade at night, intertwines his hands through mine. We walk in his blaze through a downtrodden cemetery. The clouds follow. I ask how long he's been able to manipulate the weather, and he whisks a hand in the air, stirs ashen clouds into latte foam, spotlights through them with his smile. You see that circle, he asks. I nod, falter in his orbit. That's my sister, he beams, thrusting a finger overhead. So the next poem is called Temporal Law, and this one is after Apollo Mission 9. Years spring past us, but we feel no seasons. Time is our only winter. Your presence comes first at twilight, and then at dawn. Black holes formed in Artemis' name, an outline of cosmos that spell the name of the golden sun. Escape into the darkness comes just as naturally. Landing offers unease. We fly until we throttle into disorder, handmade. Winter only offers unrest. So I've chosen 2 more poems to read from this chapbook. So the next one is called Le Nom du Père, and this one is after Apollo Mission 16. You say you've never visited Scotland, so we hide. You say you've never visited Scotland, so we lie in its highlands. We hide in its grass as if each blade is a ray of your sun, wrapping its warmth around us, cocooning us in snapping flares. This is nothing new. A storm swirls overhead, swallows the sun down an onyx throat. Thunder coughs, sun rays peek through before a lightning strike, brash and beautiful, conceals it once more. You've never told me the name of your father. Your eyes gloss over it. I know you're here but gone, transcended to some lightning palace your father will never let me visit. The God and the human dance in one until your golden eyes return. Say, he'll never know us again. So the last poem I'm going to read is called The Price of Glass. It comes later, much later than in the chapbook, and it's kind of separate from the storyline going on with Apollo, and is more introspective on behalf of the speaker. But I thought I would throw this one in. So this is The Price of Glass. My truth hides on the side of a mirror I have never seen, wooden, rigid, cutting fractals of my being like hairs of corn who fall in the name of pestilence, form an ashen body that I do not name, stare from the side of a mirror I cannot see, ripple through watery glass until its hay hands cup my face, warm with freezing tremors I cannot withstand. I breathe in each hair, culminate a nest in the cavity of my left lung. Do not cough. So yeah, those are some poems for my debut chapbook, Red Rover, Red Lover. I have some copies left to sell myself. It did sell out from the publisher, but it's also available as an ebook at roaringjunior.press. And then you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at psm_rights. And private message me if you still want to get a physical copy. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.